And now please welcome the president of Earth Day Network, Kathleen Rogers, and CEO of the Global Poverty Project, Hugh Evans.
Hi, everybody. Please, Usher will be back in a minute. He's incredible.
I'll make it happen.
Are you next? It's not coming up there. We really want to thank all of you for coming out here. I can't believe how warm it is and beautiful. It's just, we're so grateful that you showed up. We also want to thank everybody who made this possible. Our great artists, Alcantara, who's done so much of the design, Toyota, who's launched an incredible new hydrogen fuel cell economy, and many other people, including the World Bank, Lucia Grena from Connect for Climate, and many others. We're very, very grateful. We've made great commitments here today. You've heard many of them, more to come. And I really, really appreciate it on behalf of climate change, on behalf of poverty, and all of you can do something today, tomorrow, and the rest of the year to make climate change and poverty a thing of the past.
Well said, Kathleen. It is so awesome to be here with you all. And we'd also like to thank our incredible corporate sponsors who've been behind the movement to end extreme poverty and tackle climate change since the very beginning. We want to thank Caterpillar, Citibank. We want to thank CJ Corporation, Miss Lee. We want to thank Toyota, Alcantara, Google and Lorraine Toohill, YouTube, Clear Channel, iHeartRadio, and Clear Channel Radio Outdoor. Without these partners, it wouldn't be possible. Let's give them a round of applause, everyone. I'd also like to thank our partners and acknowledge the World Bank and the partnership programs around pollution management and environmental health, Terra Africa, and the water and sanitation programs. They've contributed so much to this movement and to the programming and issues that you see here today. So to all who've contributed to this movement, we are so grateful for all your support. It really wouldn't be possible without you. Thank you.
And I want to thank Toyota again for their commitment on the hydrogen fuel cell economy. They're releasing 10,000 patents to the public, to you, to see if you can't transform this world, our energy sources, and to make things different for us, for you all, for your kids, and for future generations. I'd also like to thank all of the exhibitors for being here. They did a great job. I hope you visit all of them. It's really, they're fantastic people. The Peace Corps, many, many groups. So thank you all very much for visiting our exhibits and for coming out here today.
Thank you.
Oh, and we cannot forget NASA. NASA is one of my favorite organizations. They're bringing not just astronauts and information to all of us, but they're teaching us about climate change, and what they see from space will help us here on Earth. So thank you, NASA. Thank you, Charlie Bolden. Thank you, all the astronauts that came here today to let us know what we can do to save the world.
This has been an absolutely wonderful celebration, bringing together and showing that we can build an unstoppable movement of global citizens working towards the end of extreme poverty and protecting the environment. Awareness is fine, but what we really need is action. We want you to take action to end extreme poverty, not just today, but for the year ahead. And you can start your action journey today by downloading the Global Citizen 2015 Earth Day app. It's available on Apple and Android, and you'll be supporting key issues like education, tackling climate change, and financing for development.
And now, I'd like to introduce the Secretary of Interior, Ernest Moniz. This guy's a real hero to all of us, and what he does at energy will save us all and future generations. This guy is totally awesome, and he has great, great hair.
You did it.
Here, you want this one?
Sure, okay. Well, thank you so much for the chance to come to this really awesome event. And I got to say, Earth Day to me is really a high point of the year. When we all get together, remember what we do together to save our planet. And today, I'm going to make just 3 points. First, this really has to be Earth Year. This is the year when the countries of the world will come together in Paris, and we hope really set an ambitious agenda for a new clean energy future that will in fact save our world. President Obama and President Xi of China kicked it off in November with a really ambitious statement that changed the way the world is viewing climate. Now we see industrial leaders, military leaders, religious leaders, everybody coming together to recognize what we have to do. We want all of you to be our climate warriors this year. We do have one job to do. One group that's not come along lives in a domed building back there, and we need some help back there. Number two, and this is where I now shill for the Department of Energy. Energy technology is the answer. We've got to get clean technology that's affordable. And I can give you lots of good examples, photovoltaics, etc. But you know what? It's also fun. Just yesterday, I drove a bright blue Shelby Cobra, except this one was 3D printed, battery driven, really efficient, and really fun. Number three, this technology agenda, lowering the costs, is important because we also have too many people in this world who don't have energy. More than 1 billion with no electricity. We have to address this as well. Everybody has to be part of the clean energy future. Everybody has to have the energy services so that they can live their lives as they should. So again, this agenda that we are embarked on this year is critical for our environmental responsibility, but also for our social responsibility. And I hope we're all together in that effort this year. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So everybody, come on. Let's say one more time for Secretary Moniz.
Now, who wants to have Usher back on stage? I said, who wants to have Usher back on stage? Let's bring Usher back, ladies and gentlemen.